I request all of you to switch off your mobile.
Every new day flips a new page in our storybook, and the beauty of the storybook lies in our hands, who are the authors of the books. Warm greetings to one and all present here. Today is the big day that outtells our best story. You're all gathered here to witness an one-day national level seminar on insurance in the face of global change. The Future Proof, sponsored by Insurance Institute in Mumbai in association with the Coimbatore Insurance Institute. On behalf of the MOC team and the Department of Commerce, Business Process Service and Retail Marketing, Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, it gives me an immense pleasure in welcoming you all for this auspicious occasion.
When you possess light within you, see it externally. As a start of today's remarkable event, let us also ignite the lamp of brightness. Now, to light the lamp of love, I kindly request the dignitaries to step forward.
Thank you, dignitaries, for lighting the lamp of passion on this special day. Prayer is the expression of thankfulness for the benevolence that the Lord has showered on us, and in that way, it is also right that we spell out the benevolence of our place. Now, let us all join together and sing the praises of our state through the Tamil Thai Valthu.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் நீராறும் மடனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிட்டில் கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த காப்பிடங்கள் திருநாடும் அக்கத்திரு இறைநுடல் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழர்க்கே தமிழர்க்கே உன் சீரிழமை திரும்பி என்று செயல்மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you, technical team, for instilling the patriotic passion in us as we chanted our Tamil Thai Valthu. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. We feel proud and elated to manifest our achievements through a video presentation.
Inauguration ceremony is an indication of starting an academic year where the office bearers are appointed to plan the activities for the upcoming days.
Welcoming freshers are like adjoining new young talent in our BPS family. We feel delighted to add new feathers in our wings to fly high in the sky. We are happy as they begin a new journey in their life.
We have conducted orientation program to create an opportunity to introduce the new students to life at the institute and facilitate a smooth transition to the new life.
Inter-college event is a competition held between various colleges of different departments. We could see everyone having a team spirit and a motive to win all a trophy.
We have a practice of conducting intra-departmental events regularly once in a year, where our department students participate to win the trophies.
Faculty development program is to promote the professional practices relevant to technical education but also motivates the faculty to achieve competitive teaching and learning environment.
BPS faculty regularly participate in outside events to enhance their knowledge and to update themselves for career growth.
Our guest lecturers provide an important educational experience for our students based on their real world life experiences. We get to see the insight and perspective of the guest lecturer's specific field.
Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championship. BPS family is popularly known for our awards. We feel proud and happy to win awards as it reflects our teamwork and our knowledge in various sectors.
Teachers' Day is the best day to show our gratitude to the Guru who spent their entire life for the growth of students, and the fulfillment we get when we see their happy faces had no words to describe.
It's a thank-giving moment to the Lord who stood with us in all our success endeavors. We never forget to seek His blessings from Him.
Being in the place of HOD is like the king in the kingdom. Everyone dream for it, but the smart worker gets a chance. We, the Department of BPS, initiated the practice of one-day HOD.
Placement training is like molding ourselves for the corporate world. We get to know about the companies and the work in progress.
Celebrating a harvest festival is a traditional manner, is a joy, and more importantly, paying gratitude to the sun, Mother Nature, cattle, and to the farmers who helps us to contribute to a bountiful harvest.
We also mold our students for the competitive exams by having a coaching classes and with sufficient educational components.
We get an opportunity to explore the TCS Sirseri campus. The main purpose of IB is to have a practical learning and to know employment practices. The BPS family IB is popularly known for enjoyment, where even the faculties turn 16 to relish.
We feel a heavy heart as we bid farewell to our seniors, but at the same time we are happy and their wings are gonna fly high to have a new beginning in their life.
Reunion is a day all our previous day pass outs come back to relive their days. They have been the backbone of our department for a long time and they deserve to be cherished and remembered. We are happy to have them as our seniors.
We feel proud that our three batch of graduated students started exploring their work life, and some of them started pursuing their higher education.
Our conferences gives us the chance to listen to industry leaders and professionals and provides the opportunity to ask them questions in a face-to-face environment. The role of a conference is to gather minded individuals from across the country or over the globe to learn and to discuss thoughts.
From the year of 2016, we organized so many seminars, and now we proudly welcome you for the one day national level seminar.
Thank you, technical team. Now, I request the dignitaries to step up on the dais. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think. I am profusely elated to call upon Dr. V. Padmanabhan sir, Head Department of Commerce, Business Process Service and Retail Marketing, Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, who chisel and shape our lives and make us to be a good citizen of the society. Your hard work brings out the best in us and you unfold our hidden talents and creativity. We are amazed by your sense of commitment, immense patience, and responsibility, which plays a role in our growth. Now, I request Dr. V. Padmanabhan sir to welcome the gathering.
தாய் தந்தையருக்கு நன்றி. அனைவருக்கும் இனிய காலை வணக்கம். Warm welcome to one and all present here. It is indeed a great pleasure to me amidst the gathering. On behalf of Department of BCom BPS and RM, Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, I happily welcome you all for this one-day national level seminar on insurance in the face of global change, the future proof. With great honor and pleasure, I feel elated to welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. S. Sudalaimuthu sir, who is also my guru. He is the main reason for my success, and that is why I am standing before you all. Welcome you, sir. My genial welcome goes to our chief guest is not able to be here. Dr. Christo Silvan, due to some emergency situations, he is not able to present here today for our one-day seminar. On behalf of BCom BPS and RM and Coimbatore Insurance Institute, I extend my cordial in absentia welcome to our guest Christo Silvan. Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value. I extend my cordial welcome to our beloved Principal and Secretary, Dr. B.L. Shivakumar. Even he is not able to be here because of his illness. And I extend on behalf of the entire BPS family, I welcome our Principal. My hearty welcome goes to our Dean, School of Commerce and Student Affairs, Dr. J. Shanmugana Dodivel sir, who has accepted our invitation and gracing this occasion. Welcome you, sir. My hearty welcome goes to our partner, because without them, this seminar is not possible today. Coimbatore Insurance Institute members, first I would like to welcome Mr. B. Prasad, Secretary of Coimbatore Insurance Institute. Welcome you, sir. I also welcome the members of Coimbatore Insurance Institute, Mr. Vetrivel, Vice Chairman, Mr. Selvaraju, Joint Secretary, Mr. J. Praveen Kumar, Treasurer, Mr. Sankararaman Narayanan, Voting Council Member, Mr. N. Nazar, Executive Member, Mr. C. Jagadish Chandran, EC Member, Mr. B. Mahalingam, EC Member, for accepting our invitation. On behalf of BCom BPS and RM and Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, I extend a cordial welcome to you all, sir. Next, I would like to welcome the heads and faculty members of other department of Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science. Next, I extend my cheerful welcome to the participants and faculty members of other institutions. Last but not least, my cheerful welcome goes to the faculty of BCom BPS and the students of BCom BPS and RM. Once again, I wholeheartedly welcome you all for this August gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm welcome. Books are uniquely portable magic globes and a dream that you hold in your hands. It is now time to introduce the dream book of today, the one whole collection of thoughts that come from far and near. I now humbly ask the dignitaries to release the pride of the day. Thank you, dignitaries, for releasing the pride of the day. Leaders instill in their people a hope for success and a belief in themselves. Positive leaders empower people to accomplish their goals. The courage to make tough decisions and the compassion to listen to the need of others is an art. Our Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. J. Shanmugananda Vadivel sir, does not set out to be a leader but becomes a special one by the equality of his action and integrity of his intent. Now, I request Dr. J. Shanmugananda Vadivel sir to give the presidential address.
Very good morning to one and all present here. Esteemed guest of today's one-day national seminar organized by Department of BCom BPS and the Department of BCom RM of Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science. Professor Dr. Sudalimuthu sir from Pondicherry University. Respected Secretary of Insurance Institute of India, Coimbatore, Mr. Prasad sir, and other office bearers of Coimbatore Insurance Institute of India, Vetrivel sir, Shankar Raman sir, and Sularaj sir. Respected faculties from Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science in different departments, faculties from other institutions, students of other colleges, other institutions, students of Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science. Once again, good morning to all of you. At the outset, I appreciate the good efforts of the Department of BCom BPS for organizing this excellent platform for the students for understanding an important topic on service industry, insurance. Really, it's a great opportunity to the students. This platform has been arranged by this BCom BPS. I really appreciate and congratulate that staff members of BCom BPS and BCom RM of Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science. At this occasion, I also thank wholeheartedly the sponsors of this program, Insurance Institute of India, Mumbai, and in association with our local chapter. The Insurance Institute of India, Coimbatore, has been regularly supporting to the Commerce Department of our college, especially the Department of BCom BPS, for organizing this type of seminar conferences in the recent few years, by which the students are really getting benefit to understand about the different topics relating to an insurance industry and its development. Students, the Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, by the dynamic leadership of our Principal and Secretary, Dr. B.L. Shivakumar, regularly organizing these kind of conferences, seminars, workshops, guest lectures for the benefit of our students and nearby college students. Not only for the development of students, we are also organizing regularly faculty development programs for the faculties or trainers of the young minds. Today, that national conference, national seminar, insurance, the face of the global change. Really, the topic is very hard to one. The insurance industry is going to be a face for global change in the coming years. You know that significance of insurance industry. The eminent speakers are waiting for disseminating so many recent trends about that insurance. I just share some of the ideas with you. Insurance really mobilizing the small savings from public for the cause of removing uncertainty in the mind of public. For coverage, I mean the protection, life protection, as well as property protection, whatever may be that product of insurance by which we are having policies. They are one way they are assuring for our protection. At the same sense, in case of life insurance, it becomes a savings pattern. And also that industry indirectly contributing huge capital to the development of corporate sector. Without that contribution from that insurance industry, we cannot imagine that very large scale businesses in India, because the capital required huge, that contribution is indirectly provided by the surplus earned through that insurance companies. So they are acting as one way a risk protecting mechanism, another way mobilizing small savings, and it is going to be invested for developmental purposes so that they are functioning as a catalyst for economic growth. Such type of industry really going to be a global phase in the near future because of that information technology development. The world become narrow, export, import, or whatever may be that trade take place not only within the boundaries of our region alone. All the products are common products between country to country. So at this juncture, the insurance acting as a mediator for fund raising and investment. Regarding this title, you are going to get benefit out of that eminent speakers like Dr. Sudalvithu sir and experts from insurance industries. Some of the students are also waiting for presenting papers, merely that other students get much benefit out of this one day national level seminar, which will definitely contribute to you to take some inputs for your career growth and further development. So with this few words, I really thank for this opportunity to interact with you in this inaugural session. With these few words, I conclude my speech. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your magical and valuable words. The first step to solve any problem is to accept one's own accountability for creating it. In the journey, every thought you produce, anything you say, any action you do, it bears your signature. A guest in the house is always a good sign for for good fortune in the near future. We are happy to have such a person, Mr. Prasad sir. He is Honorable Secretary of Coimbatore Insurance Institute, who has working for LIC of India for past 27 years. He is also Vice President of Ganapati NSS Coimbatore. He is a governing body member of the CMS institutions. Now, I kindly request Mr. Prasad sir to give the inaugural address.
என்னை ஈன்ற தாய்க்கும் என் தாய்மொழிக்கும் என்னை வளர்த்த தமிழுக்கும் அதற்கான வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். குட் மார்னிங் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். த ராமகிருஷ்ணா காலேஜ் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் ட்ரஸ்டீஸ் அவர்களுக்கும், பிரின்சிபல் அண்ட் செக்ரட்டரி ஆஃப் டாக்டர் BL சிவகுமார் சார் அவர்களுக்கும், இந்த நம்முடைய சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் டாக்டர் S சுடலிமுத்து ஃப்ரம் பாண்டிச்சேரி யூனிவர்சிட்டி அவர்களுக்கும், டாக்டர் J சண்முகானந்த வடிவேல் சார் டீன் ஆஃப் ஸ்கூல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் அஃபேர்ஸ் இன் ராமகிருஷ்ணா காலேஜ் ஆஃப் ஆர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் சயின்ஸ் அவர்களுக்கும், இந்த நேஷனல் செமினாரை வெற்றிகரமாக நடத்தி கொண்டிருக்கும் டாக்டர் V பத்மநாபன், அசோசியேட் ப்ரொஃபஸர் அண்ட் ஹெட் ஆஃப் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ் PPS அண்ட் RM ஆஃப் SRCS காலேஜ் அவர்களுக்கும், டாக்டர் V கிறிஸ்டோ செல்வன் சார், அவர் இன்னைக்கு வரல, பட் அவர்களுக்கும், ஸோ ஆல் அதர் ஃபேக்கல்டி மெம்பர்ஸ் ஆஃப் திஸ் காலேஜ் எல்லாருக்கும் அதற்கான வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். ஸோ இன்சூரன்ஸ் ஆஃப் இந்தியா அதனுடைய சாப்டர் கோயம்புத்தூர் இன்சூரன்ஸ் இன்ஸ்டியூட், அதுலேருந்து தான் நாங்களும் எங்களுடைய அஃபீஷியல்ஸ் எல்லாருமே வந்திருக்கோம். ஸோ இது எங்களுடைய ப்ராபப்ளி 8th செமினார் இன் அவர் காலேஜ், பாஸ்ட் அரௌண்டு 8 or 7 years. இந்த வருஷத்தில் இது போன மாதம் ஒரு நேஷனல் செமினார், திஸ் மந்த் ஒரு நேஷனல் செமினார் கண்டினியூஸாக நடக்கிறோம். ஸோ அவ்வளோ க்ளோஸ் அசோசியேட் வித் த காலேஜ் ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 10 yearsக்கு மேலே. ஸோ பர்டிகுலர் சொன்னோன்னா இன்சூரன்ஸ் ஆஃப் இந்தியா மும்பை, அதனுடைய கோயம்புத்தூர் சாப்டர்ஸ் தான் கோயம்புத்தூர் இன்சூரன்ஸ் இன்ஸ்டியூட். த ரெப்யூட்டட் இன்சூரன்ஸ் எஜுகேஷன் இன் இந்தியா, இன்சூரன்ஸ் ஆஃப் இந்தியா. ஸோ இன்சூரன்ஸ் எஜுகேஷன் குவாலிஃபைட் அண்ட் ரெப்யூட்டட் அண்ட் ரெகக்னைஸ்டு இன்ஸ்டியூட் ஆல் ஓவர் த இன்சூரன்ஸ் டொமைன். ஸோ அவங்கள நிறைய டிப்ளமோஸ் நடத்திட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க, எக்ஸாமினேஷன் இருக்குது, அதில் டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் நிறைய டிப்ளமோஸ் இருக்குது. ஸோ அதை நான் லேட்டராக வரேன். ஸோ எங்களை மாதிரி இன்சூரன்ஸ் ஆஃப் இந்தியா அண்ட் கோயம்புத்தூர் இன்ஸ்டியூட்ஸ் நாங்கள் எல்லாமே ஒவ்வொரு காலேஜஸ்க்கும் கோயம்புத்தூர் அண்ட் இந்த 4 டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட், எங்களுடைய ஜூரிடிக்ஷன் வந்து கோயம்புத்தூர், நீலகிரி, திருப்பூர் அண்ட் ஈரோடு, 4 டிஸ்ட்ரிக்டில் இருக்கிற எல்லா காலேஜஸ், ஸ்கூல்ஸு எல்லாத்துக்குமே போய் நாங்கள் செமினார்ஸ் அவேர்னஸ் எடுத்துகிட்டு ஆன் பிகாஃப் ஆஃப் என்னன்றதுன்னா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸோட கேரியர் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ். ஸோ உங்களுடைய டெவலப்மெண்ட் தான் எங்களுடைய மோட்டிவ், காலேஜ் அத்தாரிட்டிஸுக்கும் சரி, எங்களை மாதிரி வெல்விஷர்ஸுக்கும் சரி. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்ணி ஒரு நேஷ்னல் செமினார் எடுத்து இன்சூரன்ஸ் ஒரு கான்செப்டை வச்சு உங்கள் முன்னாடி அதை சொல்ல வச்சு உங்களுடைய கேரிங், அதாவது இந்த காலேஜ்லேருந்து நீங்கள் வெளியே போகும்போது நல்ல ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டாக, நல்ல ஒரு ஹியூமன் பீயிங்காக, நல்ல ஒரு பிளேஸ்மெண்ட்டோட வெளியே போகணுங்கிறதெல்லாம் வந்து எங்களுடைய இது. அதுக்காக தான் எல்லா இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸும் சேர்ந்து ஒவ்வொரு பார்ட் ஆஃப் இதுலேயும் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம். ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட் ஒரு கிளிப்பிங்ஸ் பார்த்துருப்போம், இப்போ நம்ம உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்கும்போது வீடியோ கிளிப்பிங்ஸ், எனார்மஸ் ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ். ஸ்ரீ ராமகிருஷ்ணா காலேஜ் ஆஃப் ஆர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் சயின்ஸை வந்து ஹேட்ஸ் ஆஃப். ஏன்னா இவ்வளோ ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸை பண்ணக்கூடிய காலேஜஸ் கோயம்புத்தூரில் இருக்குமான்னு தெரியல. த ஒன் ஆஃப் த பெஸ்ட் காலேஜ் இன் கோயம்புத்தூர், ஐ திங்க் ஸோ. ஏன்னா நாங்கள் நிறைய காலேஜஸ்க்கு போயிருக்கிறோம், இவ்வளோ ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸை எல்லா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்கும் வெரைட்டி ஆஃப் ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ், எஜுகேஷன் பார்ட் ஆகட்டும், எல்லா பார்ட்லேயுமே. ஸோ இவ்வளவு எஃபோர்ட் எடுத்து, இவ்வளோ ஒரு எக்ஸ்பர்ட் எடுத்து உங்களுக்காக, ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்காக, உங்களுடைய கேரியருக்காக பண்ணுறாங்கன்றதுன்னா த மேனேஜ்மெண்ட்டுக்கு வந்து உண்மையிலேயே எங்கள் கோயம்புத்தூர் இன்சூரன்ஸ் இன்ஸ்டியூட் சார்பாக வந்து ஒரு தேங்க்ஸும் நன்றியும் செலுத்தியே ஆகணும். இப்போ நான்லாம் அந்த கிளிப்பிங்ஸை பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கும்போது எனக்கு தோணுச்சு, நாங்கள்லாம் படிக்கிற காலத்தில் இப்படி ஒரு காலேஜ் இல்லை, ஈவன் தோ இப்போ கிடைச்சா கூட சேரலாமா, ஒரு தடவை கூட படிக்கலாமான் இருக்குது. அந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்கிற ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ், அதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப யோசிக்க வேண்டிய விஷயங்கள். இது எல்லாம் தாண்டி என்னன்றதுன்னா உங்கள்கிட்ட நாங்கள் சொல்ல வர்றது ஒரே விஷயம்தான், கேரியர் டெவலப்மெண்ட்டுக்கு நம்ம என்னென்ன பண்ணணுமோ அதை யூஸ் பண்ணணும். ஏன்னா இவ்வளோ எஃபோர்ட் எடுத்து ப்ரொஃபஸர்ஸும் லெக்சரர்ஸும், இப்போ பாண்டிச்சேரியிலேருந்து சார் வந்திருக்காரு, டீன் சார், எல்லாருமே பண்ணுறதுமே எங்களுடைய மோட்டிவ் வந்து உங்களுடைய கேரியர் தான். அப்போ உங்களோட டெவலப்மெண்ட் பார்த்தாலும் நீங்கள் டெவலப் ஆகிறது மட்டும்தான் எங்களுடைய இந்த ஒர்க் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் இந்த செமினாருக்கும் எல்லாத்துக்குமே எங்களுடைய சக்ஸஸ் வந்து உங்களுடைய அப்ளிக்மெஸ்ட்டு நீங்கள் மேலே வரணுங்கிறது மட்டும்தான். ஸோ அதுக்காக என்னென்ன ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் இருக்கோ அதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். இன்சூரன்ஸ் பேஸ்டு இருக்கிற ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸை 1-2 விஷயங்கள் நான் சொல்லிடுறேன். ஸோ நான் ஏர்லியராக சொன்னேன் இல்லையா, இன்சூரன்ஸ் ஆஃப் இந்தியா டிப்ளமோஸ் நடத்திட்டு இருக்குன்னு. இந்த டிப்ளமோஸ் வந்து வேர்ல்டு லெவலில் எல்லா யூனிவர்சிட்டியும் ரெகக்னைஸ் பண்ண டிப்ளமோஸ். இதில் லைசன்ஷியேட், அசோசியேட்ஷிப், ஃபெலோஷிப் அண்ட் ஸ்பெஷல் டிப்ளமோஸ். பேசிக் லெவல் லைசன்ஷியேட், அடுத்தது அசோசியேட் அண்ட் ஃபெலோஷிப். ஸோ அப்படி ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப்பாக வரும். இப்போ நம்ம சிஏ, ICWA, ACS எல்லாம் பண்ணும்போது அதை ஸ்டெப்பாக வரோம்ல, அதே மாதிரி இதில் 3 டிப்ளமோஸும் ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப்பாக வரும். அது பண்ணுனா என்ன, இப்போ நமக்கு 2 விஷயம் தான் தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும் மெயினாக. இன்சூரன்ஸ் நாலேஜ் தேவையா, இன்சூரன்ஸ் நாலேஜ் இருக்கிறதுனால என்ன பெனிஃபிட், அதாவது ஸ்டூடெண்ட் கேட்டகரி பொறுத்தளவு படிக்கிறதுனால என்ன பெனிஃபிட், அது 2மே நமக்கு தெரிஞ்சாகணும். இன்சூரன்ஸ் நாலேஜ் தேவையான்னு கேட்டால் ஒரே விஷயந்தான். இப்போ நீங்களோட டாபிக் என்ன, இன்சூரன்ஸ் இன் த ஃபேஸ் ஆஃப் குளோபல் சேஞ்ச், த ஃபியூச்சர் ப்ரூஃப். இப்போ ரீசெண்டாக குளோபல் சேஞ்ச் என்னங்கிறது நமக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் தெரியும். 2 வருஷமாக நீங்கள் காலேஜுக்கே வரல, இந்த வருஷம் தான் வந்திருக்கீங்க இல்லையா. கோவிட் அண்டு அந்த பேண்டமிக்னால மொபைலை தொட வேண்டாம்னு சொல்கிறவங்கள மொபைலுக்கு வார்த்தை எடுத்து, வீட்டில் இருக்கிறவங்ககிட்ட மொபைல் கொடுக்க மாட்டேன்னு எடுத்து வச்சவங்க மொபைல் வைக்காமல் கையில் வைக்காமல் பாடத்தை படின்னு சொல்கிற லெவலுக்கு நம்மளை மாற்றிருச்சு. ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் லெவலுக்கு உங்களுக்கும் சரி, டீச்சிங் லெவலில் இருக்க எங்களை மாதிரி எல்லாத்துக்கும் சரி. ஏன்னா கிளாஸை நாங்கள் எடுக்கிறது டைரெக்டாக ஃபிசிக்கலாக உங்களை பார்த்து கிளாஸ் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு வந்து ஆன்லைனில் கிளாஸ் எடுக்க எவ்வளோ சிரமங்கிறது டீச்சர்ஸ்க்கு தான் தெரியும். உங்களை உட்கார வைக்கிறது, கிளாஸில் உட்கார வைக்கிறதே சிரமம். உங்களை நீங்களே நல்ல ஸ்டூடெண்ட், பொதுவாக சொல்கிறேன், ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸை உட்கார வைக்கிறதே சிரமம். இதில் அவங்கவுங்க வீட்டில் உட்காந்து நாங்கள் இங்கேருந்து கிளாஸ் எடுப்போம், நீங்கள் படிங்கிறதெல்லாம் எந்த அளவுக்கு அது அப்டேட் ஆகிருக்குங்கிறதெல்லாம் தெரியாது. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சேஞ்சஸ், லாக்டவுன் பீரியட், கம்ப்ளீட் ஒரு என்ன சொல்கிறது, ஒரு எக்கனாமிக்கே நின்று போகிற அளவுக்கு இருக்கிற ஒரு பேண்டமிக் சுச்சுவேஷன்லாம் இருந்த டைம். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி சேஞ்சஸில் இருக்கும்போதும் 2 ஆர்கனைசேஷன் தான் வந்து நமக்கு எதுலேயுமே பாதிப்பு இல்லாமல் நல்லபடியாக போச்சு. சொல்ல முடியுமா எதுன்ட்டு? 2 ஆர்கனைசேஷன்ஸ், 2 டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் அப்படி வச்சுக்கலாம். யாராவது சொல்ல முடியுமா? மெடிக்கல் ஹெல்த் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் ஒன்று. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு தான் எந்த லாஸும் இல்லை. அவங்களுக்கு ஆக்சுவலி சஃபிஷியண்ட் ஆள் இல்லாமல், பெட் இல்லாமல் இருக்கிற அளவுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு சஃபிஷியண்டாக அந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டு வளர்ந்தது, பேண்டமிக் சுச்சுவேஷனாக இருந்தாலும். அடுத்தது இன்சூரன்ஸ் செக்டார், பேங்கிங் அண்ட் இன்சூரன்ஸ். பேங்கிங் கூட ஃபினான்ஷியலாக கொஞ்சம் ஒரு டைல்யூட் இருந்தது. பட் இன்சூரன்ஸ் செக்டார் வந்து நல்ல க்ரோத். ஏன்னா அப்போ தான் எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒரு பயம், அந்த ஒரு ஃபியர்னஸ், இப்படி ஒரு, அதாவது நம்ம ஜென்ரேஷனில் நம்ம பார்க்கக்கூடிய, நம்ம இந்த ஜென்ரேஷனில் இப்படி ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷனை பார்த்துருக்க மாட்டோம். கம்ப்ளீட்டாக வீட்டுக்குள்ளேருந்து வெளியே போகக்கூடாது, ரோட்டில் யாரும் நடக்கக்கூடாது, கம்ப்ளீட் லாக்டவுன், அப்படி இருக்கிற பீரியடெல்லாம் பார்த்த ஜென்ரேஷன் நம்ம. ஸோ இந்த டாபிக் ரொம்ப சூட்டபிள். இன்சூரன்ஸ் த ஃபேஸ் ஆஃப் குளோபல் சேஞ்ச், அந்த சேஞ்சஸையும் பார்த்து உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்கிற ஜென்ரேஷன் நம்ம. ஸோ இப்போ இன்சூரன்ஸுங்கிறது என்னென்னா எப்பவுமே எந்த ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷன்லேயும் அது தேவை. ஏன்னா அந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டும் அந்த துறையும் மட்டும்தான் வளர்ச்சி அடைஞ்சிட்டு இருக்குங்கிறதுல இது நமக்கு கண்கூடா ஒரு உதாரணம் இந்த டைம் கூட. ஸோ அதில் லைஃப் இன்சூரன்ஸ் கம்பெனிஸ் எப்படி பண்ணியிருக்கிறாங்க, LIC எப்படி பண்ணியிருக்கு, மற்ற ஜென்ரல் இன்சூரன்ஸ் எப்படி கம்பெனி இருக்குங்கிறதெல்லாம் வேறு விஷயம். அவங்கள நிறைய இந்த கோவிட் பீரியடில் நிறைய சேஞ்சஸ் பண்ணி, லிபரலைஸ் பண்ணி, பேமெண்ட்டை செட்டில் பண்ணி அதெல்லாம் பண்ணியிருக்கு. அதெல்லாம் இன்டர்னல். ஸோ என்னென்னா இன்சூரன்ஸ் பிஸ்னஸுக்கும் பேங்கிங் பிஸ்னஸுக்கும் எக்காலத்துக்கும் அழிவு கிடையாது. அதை தான் இப்போ என்னோட அல்டிமேட் டாப்பிக்காக நான் சொல்ல வர்றது தான். எப்பவுமே அதுக்கு அழிவு கிடையாது. இப்போ இந்தியாவிலன்னு கம்பேர் பண்ணி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அரௌண்ட் 40 crores தான் பாப்புலேஷன்ஸ். அவ்வளோதான் பாலிசி எடுத்த பாப்புலேஷன்ஸ் இருக்குது. மோரார்லேன் அரௌண்ட் 130 crores பாப்புலேஷன் இருக்கிறதுல 40 crores தான் பாலிசி எடுத்த கோர்ஸ் இருக்குது. இன்னும் பெனிட்ரேஷன் அதிகமாக இருக்குது. ஸோ இன்சூரன்ஸ் நாலேஜ் வளர்த்துக்குன்னா நமக்கு என்ன பெனிஃபிட் இருந்ததுன்னா, இப்போ 57 கம்பெனிஸ், 4 பப்ளிக் செக்டாரை தவிர அது போக 53 ப்ரைவேட் கம்பெனிஸ், லைஃப் அண்ட் ஜென்ரல் ரெண்டுலேயுமே. ஸோ எல்லாத்துக்குமே இன்சூரன்ஸ் நாலேஜ் நீடட் பர்சன்ஸ் தேவை. ஸோ இன்சூரன்ஸ் சம்பந்தமான கிளாஸஸ் எடுக்கணும்னா இன்சூரன்ஸ்னால் என்னங்கிற பேசிக்காக நம்ம தெரிஞ்சு அதனுடைய டிப்ளமோஸோ இல்லைனா அதோடைய சர்டிஃபிகேட் கோர்ஸோ இல்லை அதை பற்றியோ தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டா, இப்போ ஃபெலோஷிப் எல்லாம் முடிச்சிட்டு இருந்ததுன்னா இப்போ ஃபெலோஷிப்ங்கிறது ஆல்மோஸ்ட் 16 to 17 பேப்பர்ஸ் டோட்டலாக. அந்த இதில் நீங்கள் ஒரு ஃபஸ்ட் இயரில் ஜாயின் பண்ணிங்கன்னா 3rd இயரில் முடிச்சிடலாம். நல்ல ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸு படிச்சிடுவீங்க. ஸோ ஃபேக்கல்ட்டி மெம்பர்ஸ்கிட்டையும் நான் தான் ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணுறேன், மினிமம் ஒரு 50 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டையாவது எவ்ரி இயர் என்ரோல் பண்ண வச்சு அவங்களுக்கு அந்த கேரியர், அந்த காலேஜ்லேருந்து 3 years முடிஞ்சு வெளியே போகும்போது ஒரு மினிமம் ஒரு அசோசியேட் டிப்ளமோவாவது வாங்கிட்டு போகணும். ஸோ அந்த இன்சூரன்ஸ் டொமைன் வந்து எப்பவுமே அதான் சொல்கிறேன், ஃபஸ்ட் சொன்ன மாதிரியே தான் அழிவில்லாத ஒரு துறை. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு கம்பெனிஸ் நிறைய இருக்குது, ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ் நிறைய இருக்குது. அதனால் எல்லோரும் படிக்க ட்ரை பண்ணுங்கள். நான் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டிஸ்ட்டே அதான் ரிக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறேன். ஸோ என்ரோல் பண்ணுங்கள், படிக்க இது பண்ணுங்கள். ஸோ ஜென்ரலாக நமக்கு ஒரே விஷயந்தான், நம்மளுடைய கேரியர் தான் நமக்கு. நம்ம கேரியர் உங்களுடைய நமக்கு மீன்ஸ் உங்களுடைய கேரியர் தான் உங்களுக்கும். அப்போ நான் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு காலேஜில் நீங்கள் வந்து படிக்கிறீங்கன்ட்டு இருந்ததுன்னா ஃப்யூச்சர் நல்லாயிருக்கும். அடுத்த லெவலுக்கு போகும்போது நம்ம இன்னும் பெட்டராக போவோங்கிறது தான். ஸோ அதே தான் நாங்களும் எதிர்பார்க்குறோம். இன்சூரன்ஸுங்கிறது எங்களுடைய கான்செப்ட். அதனால் இன்சூரன்ஸ் சொன்னேன். நீங்கள் எந்த ஃபீல்டு செலக்ட் பண்ணாலும் பண்ணலாம். பட் டிகிரி மட்டும் படித்தோம், சர்டிஃபிகேட் மட்டும் வாங்கணும், அதை மட்டும் வாங்கிட்டு வெளியே போகணும்னு இல்லாமல், வெளியே போகும்போது மினிமம் ஒரு 4 or 5 அடிஷ்னல் குவாலிஃபிகேஷன் ஆட் பண்ணால் தான் உங்களுடைய ஃப்யூச்சர் பெட்டராக இருக்கும். ரீசன் என்ன, ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிளுக்கே சொல்கிறது தான். ஒரு 100 meters ரன்னிங் ரேஸ் ஓடுறோம், 10 பேர் ஓடுறாங்க. 10 பேர் நல்லா ஓடுறவங்களா தான் இருப்பாங்க. கண்டிப்பாக ஓடாதவன் சும்மா இருக்கிறவன் வரமாட்டான். அதில் யார் டாப்பில் வர்றாங்கங்கிறது நம்ம நம்மளுடைய ஃபிசிக்கல் ஸ்ட்ரென்த்தும் ஸ்டாமினோ அதை வச்சு தான். என்ன ஸ்டாமினோ 10 பேருமே ஈக்குவலாக வந்தாலுமே அந்த ரீச் ஆகும்போது யாரோ ஒருத்தர் தான் ஃபஸ்ட்டாக வர முடியும். அது ரன்னிங்கில். படிக்கும்போது என்னென்னா ஆல்மோஸ்ட் எல்லாருமே 95% எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. 5 பேர் 95% இருக்குது. அடிஷ்னலாக இந்த 95லேருந்து யாரை செலக்ட் பண்ணுன்றதுன்னா உங்கள் அடிஷ்னல் குவாலிஃபிகேஷன் மட்டும்தான் அந்த இடத்துல யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். ஸோ அதனால் அடிஷ்னல் குவாலிஃபிகேஷனை டெவலப் பண்ணுங்கள். ஸோ இப்படி ஒரு நேஷ்னல் செமினார் அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணி எங்கள் இன்சூரன்ஸ் இன்ஸ்டியூட் ஆஃப் இந்தியா ஸ்பான்சர்ஷிப்போட, கோயம்புத்தூர் இன்சூரன்ஸ் இன்ஸ்டியூட்டோட, எங்களுடைய எல்லா ஆஃபீஸ் பேரர்ஸ்னுடைய கோஆர்டினேஷனோட இந்த நேஷ்னல் செமினார் நடந்துட்டுருக்குது. ஸோ இந்த செமினார் என்னுடைய போர்ட் வந்து இனாகுரல். ஸோ ஐ டிக்ளேர் இனாகுரேட் த நேஷ்னல் செமினார் ஆஃப் திஸ் டே. த டாபிக் ஆஃப் இன்சூரன்ஸ் இன் த ஃபேஸ் ஆஃப் குளோபல் சேஞ்ச், த ஃபியூச்சர் ப்ரூஃப். அதை சொல்லிவிட்டு என்னுடைய வார்த்தைகளை முடித்துக்கொள்ளி நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, sir, for letting us know about the importance of insurance and appreciating for our hard work. The capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. The willingness to learn is a choice. And now I would like to invite Dr. S. Sudalemuthu, sir. He is currently working as a professor in the Department of Banking Technology, School of Management, Pondicherry Central University. He is an accomplished professor with more than 28 years of experience in teaching and 18 years of research in the areas of accounting, finance, and system. He has completed 3 funded research projects funded by UGC and ICSSR. He is also a member of Indian Accounting Association and Madras Management Association. Now, I humbly call upon Dr. S. Sudalemuthu, sir, to deliver the keynote address.
Good morning to all of you. The most respected principal and secretary of this institution, Mr. Dr. B.L. Shivakumar, in his absence here, and my very long friend, good friend, and Dean, Students Affairs of this institution, Dr. J. Shanmugha Vadivel, and my own student, and the professor and head of this department of BPS and RM, Dr. V. Padmanabhan, the secretary of CII, Coimbatore Insurance Institute, Mr. B. Prasad, sir, and other members senior members from both the III Insurance Institution of India as well as the Coimbatore Insurance Institutes, Mr. Vadivel, sir, Mr. Selvaraj, sir, Praveen Kumar, sir, Sankar Raman, sir, Sankar Raman Narayanan, sir, Nasir, sir, Mahalingam, sir, and Jagadishwaran, sir. And the person who is going to propose the vote of thanks, Christo Selvam, and this master of ceremony, I don't know the name of the people, that the students, other this technical desk and other active organizing members, faculty members from the Department of BPS and RM, faculty members from other departments, faculty members from other institutions, students from Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, students from other institutions across Tamil Nadu and other neighboring states, other paper presenters, participants, guests, friends. Good morning to all of you once again. Indeed, I am so happy to stand before you to deliver the keynote address in the one-day national level seminar on insurance in the face of global change, the future proof. As already pointed out by our dean, and that is and all acknowledged by Mr. Prasad sir, a very, very important need of the hour topic that's selected by, chosen by your HOD and staff members and organizing committee members, and a very grand manner, in a very systematic manner, you are all now conducting this. Since I getting into this campus and getting into this auditorium, I keep on noticing many things. Prasad sir already mentioned about your promo video as well as your performance video about the various events that you have conducted in the last year. I very much impressed, as already Prasad sir mentioned a lot about that. I too very much impressed about all your activities. Conducting the activities, it's very, very important. And the more important is documenting the activity. And now, all these higher educational institutions are going for NAC, National Accreditation, and other accreditation, and other UGC data submission, government data submission and all. They need all these things. You people beautifully documented all these things. And that using the technology, that you sequenced it accordingly, and with the background was given by your good friend, you narrated well. And I noticed academic activities, puja activities, freshers welcome, farewell to the seniors, national conference, teachers day celebration, extra, etc. So many things. Good, very nice sequence of activities you people are conducting. I am so happy. Along with other friends, I too wants to congratulate and extend my sincere thanks and congratulations to all these department faculty members, organizers and students for your active participation. That too, an undergraduate department students, you are doing this much of activity is really a welcoming one. And the students from other colleges, you please take note of that. This is the need of the hour. So if you want to update yourself, you have to conduct all these things. While conducting this type of program, not only you are going to gain the knowledge and experience, you are practicing so many business process. Your department business process service BPS. So while organizing this conference or other activities, so you are creating so many teams, allocating the work, planning the work, allocating the work, collecting the resources, mobilizing the people, inviting the guest. The last few weeks and few days, how much pain suffered by Padmanabhan, I know, to bring all the guests here. So you people are very actively participated in all these things. This is the learning. This is one type of learning. You are now, this is, while after joining into the industry, you have to organize such a type of functions. At that time, this experience helps you to execute all your activities very effectively. So this is the learning. Apart from classroom teaching, organizing this type of function, executing this type of function, that gives lot of learning exercise for you. So in that learning exercise is a good you are doing. I'll appreciate that. Another one is, I'm happy to note all these senior people from that Insurance Institute of India as well as Coimbatore Insurance Institutes. See, after the retirement, nowadays it is very rare to see the people to come to the public and extend the services. Very allied people only having that mindset. I'm happy to note all these senior committed, experienced people, after extending all good services to the insurance sector, after the retirement, instead of that spending the time happily with the pension and all, they are coming forward to extend these services and imparting the knowledge and providing the training, organizing the seminar, participating in these activities, delivering the lectures and providing the training. Good things. I want to give a great salute to all of you, and I learned a lot from you even after this retirement, that we have to continue all this. Teachers profession is not a retirement profession. Officially we may retire from the institution, but these teachers, until at the end of the life, they have to continue the service. I learned a lot from you, the senior people. I want to thank all of you and appreciate all your services. And coming back to this conference, before coming into that title, I have gone through this, the conference souvenir in the form of publications, that too, the ISBN publications, collecting the paper from all the paper presenters and arranging it, and after doing all the editing and all, sequentially arranged and make it in the form of a voluminous form of book that contains so many very good articles. That too, I'm happy to notice some of the papers in the area of artificial intelligence application in insurance. I want to talk about that. And about the machine learning, AI and ML is that emerging area. And another one is RPA, robotic automatic process automation, cloud computing, digital innovation. Wow, that is good, very good papers. RPA, like that, so many technology related paper, risk related paper, insurance paper, different insurance, fire insurance, the industry insurance, and the health insurance, life insurance papers. Collection of good documents regarding the insurance industry. The participants kindly go through and read all these documents whenever you find the time. That would help you to enrich your knowledge in the area of insurance. Nowadays, you see the reading habits and all gradually reducing, and the listening, more than listening, the seeing habits. All along the days we are seeing, that too with the small screen, we are seeing so many things. And the reading habits and all reduced, but you should improve and increase your reading habits. That only give lot of value addition, knowledge addition, and that would help you to get success in all your life. So try to read these documents. Okay. And before initiating this function, that these people announced about, ask you to switch on the mobile, and many of you, and I think most of you responded to that. I too responded. I put it in that silent mode and kept it there, and almost all of you are doing like this. Keep it, follow the same thing till you complete this conference. Till the completion of the validity, you do that. Listen to various speakers, paper presenters, interact with them. Try to learn more. After collecting the certificate, while going out, you have to carry lot of input knowledge about this insurance sector and industry. This one not for collecting the certificates. Those days and all gone. Getting the degree alone doesn't serve the purpose. Getting the degree certificates doesn't serve the purpose. Collecting this kind of national, international conference certificates, that doesn't serve the purpose. How much you are gaining from that, how much you are updating from that, how much you are applying from that, that only speaks. That only helps you to get a good future career in your life. So that is very, very important. Throughout the day, you please listen to all the presentation and actively participate. Then once you follow this, definitely you will get a better job in the insurance industry. Prasad sir and already mentioned about lot of opportunities available in this sector. Okay, friends. Now, after this, I will come back to this title, Insurance in the Face of Global Change. The global change, I'll take the last, the two word here, global change. There are a lot of changes that and all taken place globally across the world. Prasad sir mentioned about only one thing, about that COVID-19 that happened from March, February 2020. Still we are facing, but this now we recovered successfully from that. Okay, that incidents are mentioned, but now you see some kind of important events, economic meltdown, crisis happened across the world. How many of you noticed today's newspaper, that too the business newspaper, including the national newspaper called the Hindu newspaper today? How many of you read, how many of you noticed that? I don't know. But any one of you that could be able to recall that? What is that title news of the today's Hindu newspaper? The today's Hindu newspaper title is related to the India's growth rate projection. IMF, International Monetary Fund, they have conducted a study, and across the globe they have predicted the future economic development, the growth rate and all. Accordingly, in India also they predicted, and they mentioned that the next year our growth rate is going to be 6.8. Few weeks back, World Bank has conducted the study. According to that, the growth rate is 6.5. India's GDP growth rate. RBI conducted the study, Reserve Bank of India. According to RBI, that to 7% only the growth rate. This is the latest, the India's GDP growth rate prediction that appears in almost all the business and the financial newspapers. That means India, now our finance minister, prime minister, and everybody talking about the 5 trillion economy. We have to achieve that 5 trillion economy in 2025 or 2030. We have to achieve that 5 trillion economy. If we want to achieve the 5 trillion economy, this kind of 7% growth and all not at all sufficient. Minimum that 15 to 20% growth rate is required. Then only we can able to achieve that 5 trillion, that economic growth, that is wealth, GDP. So what prevent this? Why this kind of meltdown? You see that stock market yesterday are nearly 600 points in the Sensex and some reasonable number of points in this Nifty. Our stock market index, both NSE and BSE indexes and all, slowed down and reduced. If you see the inflation rates and all, historical, very that high inflation rate we are facing now, both WPI as well as CPI, wholesale price index as well as consumer price index, and that Indian rupee value against the US dollar around 82.46 rupees, Indian rupee required to get $1 US. Our foreign exchange reserve value reduced. Our current account deficits that widened. Balance of trade problem we are facing. All this GDP, growth rate, currency value, US dollar, Indian rupee value. See, in terms of foreign exchange reserve, all these are all, we call it as macroeconomic indicators. All these macroeconomic indicators and all the numbers and all not positive, and that shows that some kind of negative feeling to us. What is the reason behind it? It is not because of India, it is because of the geopolitical situation prevailing across the world. What is the geopolitical situation? One is, after the pandemic, the problem is the Russia-Ukraine war. Due to Russia-Ukraine war, European countries, America, and that other countries and all, they are facing very huge economic problem. That if I get into that deeply, then entire my time that diverted into that. So with that, I will stop it. That is due to the Russia-Ukraine war, this kind of negative economic situation that prevails not only in India, across the world. But we are all better placed compared to other countries. We are better placed. Right. In continuation of that, in the last few days, there is an information regarding one Switzerland bank, Credit Suisse. CS, the bank shortly called as CS, Credit Suisse, S-U-I-S-S-E, Suisse. That bank is an investment bank. That bank now facing the problem of the bankruptcy. Huge loss the bank suffered, and their CDS swap rate is more than 3. That is the credit default, that rate, the CDS, credit default swap rate, and that spread is more than the expected. So all these things that denotes that bank is facing the huge problem of recovering, that getting back their loans and advances and their securities and all, that values of the securities and all lost, and the bank is facing the problem. Why I am mentioning this is, now the economists, financial people, all are now talking about this Credit Suisse is going to be another Lehman Brothers bank failures. What is that Lehman Brothers bank? The Lehman Brothers bank, also one of the investment bank, that bank ceased its operation, closed its operation and went on bankruptcy in 2008. Because of that Lehman Brothers bankruptcy, that closure, or that Lehman Brothers bank activities, investment bank activities, 2008 financial crisis happened. The same similar type of problem now that developed and exists in the world economy now, due to that Lehman Brothers failures, 2008 financial crisis occurred. Now due to this Russian-Ukraine war and the subsequent developments and that activities of the failure of the Credit Suisse bank, that another financial crisis that are going to be happen. That is the prediction. In that situation, the role of insurance industry is very, very important. So the last two words, global scenario, the global change, that changes. Russia-Ukraine war, that changes. That create a global geopolitical situation, and that create instability in the financial institution across the world. And due to that, the failure of many financial institutions, mainly related to that Credit Suisse, that and all, because that investment banks, they already taken many insurance, they already offered the insurance services. So the insurance industry also going to be affected across the world due to this global change. It is one part, right? Second, day before yesterday, the Nobel Prize for Economics announced. Economics related to our commerce management and all. Who got the Nobel Prize? There are three US economists got the Nobel Prize. Who are all the three economics got the Nobel Prize? Ben Bernanke, Phillips and David something. There are three people got the Nobel Prize related to the economy. What kind of study they have conducted? So for that study only they got the Nobel Prize. That study related to the financial crisis. That too the study related to 2008 financial crisis. You please, the yesterday newspaper and today's newspaper also, many, especially Business Standard, today's newspaper, that carries a beautiful article regarding this failure of this Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize for Crisis. The title is given. Nobel Prize for Crisis. So 2008 financial crisis, they have studied how it happened, what are all the industry affected, how much that affects the entire economy of the world. Not only that, how to assess that kind of failures, what are all the variables associated with that, how to predict that, then by way of predicting that, how to prevent these kind of failures. So identification of crisis, identification of causes for the crisis, and taking appropriate steps to avoid, otherwise that making ourselves ready to face that kind of the failures or crisis. That is the work related to these three people. That too, the first, the person, Ben Bernanke. How many of you know about this Ben Bernanke? See, in our Reserve Bank, we have the governor. Who is our Reserve Bank governor? Shaktikant Das. Similar to that, American Reserve Bank. How many of you know about the American Reserve Bank? What is the name of that American Reserve Bank? Fed Reserve. American Reserve Bank name Fed Reserve. Now, Jerome, that is occupying the chair of that governor. See, the chairman of American Fed Reserve. Earlier, 2008 time, the Ben Bernanke served as the chairperson of the American Reserve Bank. We call it as Fed Reserve. So now you know that he experienced a lot. With that experience, because you see that Charles, all these insurance institute people know that 2008, how many the international insurance companies and all suffered, how many insurance industry and all collapsed, and recovering from that we took much time. So that work, that is the Nobel Prize, almost all the newspaper the last 2 days carrying. The GDP rate, growth rate, the today's newspaper carrying. Every day the news related to the Indian rupee US dollar value, that is Indian rupee value against the US dollar. Every day the news regarding inflation. Every day the news regarding the stock market indices. All these and all present economic conditions. And if the same that inflation, high inflation, due to the high inflation, the Reserve Bank of India keep on changing their policy rate, repo rate, reverse repo rate, SLR, CRR, all these MCLR, all these and all changing now. They are adjusting the money supply in order to control the inflation. But on the other hand, the control the liquidity affect the industry too. That too, that festival period like Puja is over, then Diwali is coming. Then in that situation, through the monetary effect, monetary MPC, we call it as Monetary Policy Committee effect, through the various rate changes, tightening the liquidity by the bank, through the RBI, that affect the industry too. In that situation, if the same situation continues for the 3 continuous periods, quarter periods, one quarter period means 3 months, same high inflation with less liquidity, with high this exchange rates, with this high uncertainty, if all these things and all continue for the next 3 continuous quarter period, then it's become called recession. You try to read the newspaper, we are moving towards economies, moving towards America is moving towards recession. Newspaper experts are telling like that now. So we have to be very careful. Indian government taking so many appropriate steps apart from the politics and all. I want to say that government is taking lot of good initiative and efforts to safeguard the economy. Some pitfalls here and there, ignore about that. But in spite of all this political instability across, economic instability across the world, we are in the safe position. How we are coming out from the COVID, that is one of the great success story. 140 crores people, we escaped from that COVID with minimum damage. Thanks to our government for bringing out this vaccine and safeguard the life of very great number of people. It is one side. Another side is with the help of very appropriate that economic and financial steps, they are gradually strengthening that economy. So in that situation only, the global changes only, you have arranged this conference. That is why Padmanabhan sir, Prasad sir and all mentioned about the need, the conference is the need of the hour. Yes, it is the need of the hour. So the global changes and all that indicates some kind of risk is going to happen. Some kind of uncertainty is there. If uncertainty is there, if there is a possibilities of risk, there is a possibilities of loss, then what we have to do? We have to take some appropriate steps to minimize the loss, prevent the loss, mitigate the loss. So minimizing, preventing, mitigating, all these terms and are related to the insurance. So insurance industry also going to affect, but insurance industry is only the industry is going to safeguard all these possibilities of loss. So how the COVID losses and all safeguarded by the insurance mentioned about Prasad sir. Now the financial loss we are going to face due to the economic developments. So that also insurance, even though industry is facing the problem, now that through that insurance industry we are going to safeguard this that financial economic situation. This is one side. So I want to appreciate the department at the right time organize this conference. One. Next part, I will come to the next part. Insurance sector. Our deans are mentioned about the contribution of the insurance sector to our economy. Out of our GDP, 16% of our GDP contributed by service sector. If 100 rupees income earned by the government means, out of that 16 rupees income that is contributed by the BFSI sector called service sector. BFSI, banking, financial service, insurance sector. All these three totally contribute 16%. Now out of that 16%, that our insurance sector contribution alone to the GDP, that is 7%. So in terms of premium collection, in terms of that lending the loans and advances of the premium to the industry, in terms of supplying the money to the people, those who faced that risk loss, so that supply the money and safeguard and minimize the risk related to the society, that leads to that to 7%. So this industry contributes 10%, 7% of this GDP, national GDP. In terms of premium, the 10th largest that industry in India in terms of premium income collected, that is by this industry, is contributed by this industry. The growth, I have mentioned about that India's growth rate, but this industry's growth rate year by year, 15 to 20% growth rate. So for GDP, the insurance, including the insurance, the service sector contribution 16%. Out of that, 7% contributed by this insurance sector. Huge premium collected, that money contributed for the industrial development in the form of loans and advances. Every year the industry is growing. Sir mentioned about the number around 57 plus 53 plus 4, 57, am I right, sir? Yeah. Still the number is increasing, more number of foreign players also available now. And private sector also, many numbers are there. Public sector also playing a very, very important role in India. LIC's contribution and all very great here. And that to other general insurance companies too. So year on year that services and all, the growth and all increasing. Because of that contribution and the growth rate, as rightly pointed out by both Dean and Prasad sir, there is a possibilities of tremendous growth in the insurance service industry in the future. So that industry grows means what? More and more new products, insurance related products that are going to come. More and more industry, insurance companies are going to come. More and more private and foreign players are going to come. That creates a lot of employment opportunities to you. So try to, if you want to utilize that opportunity, you have to learn more. So in that intention only, along with the Insurance Institute of India, along with the Coimbatore chapter, your department organized this conference. For that also, the second reason that I want to appreciate this department. You know well about that insurance is not a latest phenomena. If I ask the question, how long the insurance industry is available, how long this insurance service and all available, some may say 100 years, 10 years, 50 years, 20 years. But you see, about the insurance, even in our, that Manushuddhi, even in our Dharma Shastra and Artha Shastra, all these, that great, the books, their volumes, they have mentioned about the insurance industry. That means not in terms of this present form, but what is the focus of the insurance? The focus of the insurance is safeguard the people at the time of the problem or crisis occurs. The same way during the pandemic, during the fire accident, or during the flood, or during some other unexpected damages or accident or events, the people may suffer a lot. In order to safeguard that, what to do? All this mentioned about this. Whenever the problem arises, whenever the possibilities of risk arises, so we have to do this to face that, the possible future unexpected events. So that's the insurance. So if you take any action, any precautions, any steps to face the future unexpected event, that is insurance. So that concept exists long, long ago, since the civilized, the people that live in the world. So that is insurance. Some of the new product may be new, but the concept exists since that early days. So in such a way, the insurance industry that started implementing various services, you see that 1888, the advent of life insurance business in India, that started by Oriental Life Insurance Company, that is the formal company form of insurance, that is the first one, 1818. But the concept, as I mentioned, prevailed long days ago. Then subsequently, 1920, 1956, 1957, 1972, 1993, 99, like that I have to mention so many developments in terms of new institution, establishment of general insurance, life insurance, and nationalization of insurance, and insurance company reforms under the Malhotra, forming of Malhotra Committee, and the formation and implementation of IRDA. IRDA is an Institute for, IRDA is for what? Regulator. Insurance, Regulatory and Development Authority of India, IRDA. That also established in the year 99 and 2000. And now, as mentioned, we have more number of insurance companies, both in the life and industry and general and other products. So, in terms of the development, you see, government also taken lot of efforts to push up this insurance industry, develop this insurance industry, and offering variety of services to the public in terms of life, in terms of fire, in terms of marine, in terms of fire accident, and in terms of business insurance, in terms of health insurance, in terms of agricultural insurance, extra, you see. That service of industry is growing like anything, that coverage is expanded like anything, almost all the activities, even see our car insurance. If you go to the flight ticket contains the insurance. If you use that bus travels, almost all the omnibus travels, if a train travels, that ticket charges contains the insurance also. So insurance is now the part of our life. In future, you see, for all our important events, activities, if you organize the function, that for that also, that future you have to pay the insurance. Insurance, wherever the possibilities of risk is there, wherever the possibilities of loss is there, due to the uncertainty, in order to face the loss, some kind of insurance that is going to come. Right? So, from that, what I want to convey? So the thing is, lot of opportunities are available, as mentioned by Prasad sir. I too wants to mention this. Now, some more that double penetration rate, sir also mentioned, about 41% of the household in India, it is a statistics that they have taken from this, the CMI. The 41% of the household in India have at least one individual, that one insurance policy in terms of life or some other car insurance, motorbike or some other insurance. The number is keep on increasing. Among this, the penetration rate, LIC penetration rate 3.2, non-life 1% only penetration, industry insurance 4.2. That means what? The penetration is this much, means still many people not in the position to aware about the industry and not availing the services. Now that how many of you having the life insurance, ignore about your vehicle, two-wheeler, it is compulsory, because of the compulsory you are having. How many of you, raise your hands, how many are having life insurance, pa? Raise your hands. How many of you having LIC policy, other insurance policy? Don't hesitate, pa, telling that truth, why you are hesitating. See, I could be able to see around 20 to 25%, sir. Yes. No. They should. That is why we are doing that. Yeah, they should. How many of us, please, thank you. How many of you having medical insurance policy? Medical insurance policy. Now, after the COVID and all, now it is keep on increasing. How many of you having? Yes, that number is less than. Yeah, thank you. Less than that life insurance also. So here you see around 250 people we are here. Here also, the usage is very, very less. What it indicates? So we should take. We have to avail. We have to use the insurance services to face the unexpected loss. Medical insurance is required very much. You see the cost of our medical treatment, hospital expenditure, all of a sudden, if anything happen, any disease or any accident, anything happen, then it is very, very difficult to meet out all the expenditure all of a sudden. If we have the insurance, from the insurance we can able to meet. And if we have the property like car and building and other properties, if any accident happen, that all of a sudden we are not in a position to meet out all these things. So it is required. for meet the losses related to the fire and other things required. That to meet out the transportation loss insurance is required. For the farmers to meet out the agriculture, it is purely highly risky business, agriculture business due to natural variations. In order to safeguard the farmers, agricultural insurance is required. Life insurance is required to safeguard our children and the dependents. So life is uncertain. In that uncertain environment, insurance is required, but the growth rate is only 14% in the life insurance, general insurance 11%, health insurance around 25% now, that too after this period. So my along with other people, I want to highlight the scope for the insurance business. What you have to do? One is do more value-added course offered by this Insurance Institute of India, the certificate courses and the PG courses and all. Sir, in the insurance, one course we call it as the actuarial science. The actuarial calculation, ready-made job opportunities are available, sir. Huge demand for this. For a chartered accountant, the demand is there, like that, sir. The actuarial calculation and all, very huge demand for that job. But the requirement is, demand is more, the supply is very less. So try to identify that insurance actuarial valuation, that is the claim calculation, premium calculation, present value based money calculation, future money calculation, annuity calculation. These and all related to the insurance calculation related thing is actuarial. Then if the accident happened, claim damage calculation. This is very, very limited expertise people available. If you identify the course and undergo the course, learn the course, develop your expertise, definitely you will get a better job. Like that, now there are so many opportunities are available. In terms of digitalization, I will come to the next point. Now, the computerization and digitalization in the industry, in the insurance industry, that in full swing, many things happen now. You need not go to the insurance company now, with the due respect to all these senior insurance people. Now we have to visit all these people's office and ask them and sit in front of them and provide all the certificates and avail this. Now, with the help of a small gadget, we can do all these things, right? Before that, sir, one small questions. How many organs, how many organs in our body, sir? How many organs, how many number of organs in my body? In terms of numbers, could you able to say? Huh? Any guess number, sir? Any guess? Any guess? Don't hesitate. நம்ம உடம்புல எத்தனை உறுப்புகள் இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுங்க பார்க்கலாம். யாராவது கெஸ் ஒரு நம்பர் சொல்லுங்களேன். யாராவது கெஸ் பண்ணி சொல்லுங்க. தூங்குறவங்களுக்காக சொல்றேன். Okay. If you ask your Google Guru, it will tell you 78. In Google Guru it will tell you 78. But apart from the 78, the 79th that organ is very, very important. That to play a very, very important role nowadays. That is the part and parcel of our life now. What is the 79th argument or that organ in our body, sir? Huh? Our mobile phone. You see, day and night we are keeping that mobile phone and connecting with the mobile with our ears and always listening or seeing and always carrying everything we are doing with that mobile. Am I right? The 79th organ, we call it as mobile, the smartphone. It is always with us. That equally plays a very, very important role in terms of digital services. That is why I mentioned here. In terms of the digital services, The 79th argument that smartphones very, very important. So why I want to mention here, through the Policy Bazaar or some other company, if you want to avail that insurance, you have to be very careful. The risk is there. But if you are literate digitally, that literate enough, you can able to avail the insurance policy within 10 minutes. And you can upload all the claim process and you can able to claim the insurance quickly. You can renew the insurance policy quickly. So all these insurance related services and all offered very effectively through the digitalization process. Sir, how many of you know about, there is a company called Digit Insurance. Digit Insurance. I think you know well about this Virat Kohli, na? Our former Indian cricket captain, a very dynamic player and stylist batsman. Everybody know about the Virat Kohli. But the Virat Kohli, he funded to one person called Kamesh Goyal. விராட் கோலி ஒருத்தருக்கு பணம் கொடுத்து ஒரு பிசினஸ் பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்காரு. அவர் பேர் காமேஷ் கோயல். That business he called this Digit Insurance. DIGIT, Digit Insurance. The Kamesh Goyal, earlier he served in many private insurance and all. Like all of our senior people, he also served. Then once upon a time, after getting all the experiences, he resigned, and with the help of the available fund and with the help of the fund given by Virat Kohli and all, he started the startups. Now, his startups is the number one unicorn. What is meant by unicorn, sir? If a particular startup business that do the business in terms of 1 crore, 1 billion worth of business within a year, 1 billion worth of business within a year, the turnover is 1 billion, then it is called unicorn, high level startup business. The Digit Insurance is one of the unicorn now. Last year, they have collected the premium worth of 5,000 crores. The Digit Insurance founder, this Kamesh Goyal, he has collected 2021, he has collected the insurance premium of 5,000 crores. The real statistics, whatever I am presenting in front of you, that and all real statistics. Why I am mentioning this? Sir, if you want to get into the insurance company, you have to undergo all these courses and get the job, and after that you can start this business. Otherwise, if through this course, the business process service, if you have sufficient technical knowledge, from your presentation, I could able to understand that you people are very strong in technology. That is why you have collected digitally all the documents and made a nice presentation in the beginning, and everybody we are appreciating. You are having some sound, that technical knowledge. With the help of the technical knowledge, you further update your knowledge, learn so many things, and there are so many venture capital funding institutions and all available. And HNIs are high net worth individuals like Virat Kohli. Good people are there to fund to you. If you suggest your idea, if you present your idea, many people, including the SoftBank. The SoftBank is a Japanese bank, but many fund given by Jack Ma, the founder of Chinese Alibaba Group. So they SoftBank also giving lot of funds for the startups with innovative idea. Why I want to mention that insurance, lot of new product development, innovation, new process development, innovation, new service and innovation opportunities are available. So lot of startup self-employment opportunities also available in the industry. So if you look into that global changes, that you can able to. That is the last sentence here, the future proof. So digitalization that have lot of opportunity to provide lot of opportunity to you to do this digital related new business opportunity. Along with that, you add more the technical knowledge, new value added courses that also helps you to provide lot of opportunities. Not only that, ACKO, that is another general insurance company started in 2017, successfully operating. that startups, they are also performing well. As I mentioned, another one, Policy Bazaar. Another one assist. Then insure first. Cover box. Renew buy. Then cover box, then lots of Paytm insurance. These are all the digital based so many insurance service organizations. They are providing employment opportunity. Not only that, from that you learn and start your own venture. Now, there are 35 AI based insurance, artificial intelligence based insurance services also available. VOMO, then Actress, ABI, the Roadzen, like that. There are so many. Just for the sake of you, I am highlighting all these informations for you. Right, friends? And apart from that, the 5 important challenges that and all that facing by the insurance industry now, that also I want to highlight. How much time I will take it, sir? Okay, thank you. Nice. Thank you for you. Please listen. Sir, that I came all the way from Pondicherry to provide some input to you. I am having 30 years of experience, born and brought up from a small village and elevated into this position. Earlier I was in Udumalpet Vidyasagar College, I served there. Then from there I moved to Paradiyar University. At that time, many times I visited here. At that time this college called SNR College. Now they renamed into Sri Ramakrishna College and all. I know well about this. So with a lot of pain I came here. The intention is, I mentioned by Prasad sir, to provide some kind of value based and useful information to you in that topic. That is why I am taking much time. So first I have explained about the present global scenario and the importance of insurance industry in that. Then I have mentioned about some of the financial crisis in 2008 and the possible financial crisis in 2022 due to this, that earlier was Lehman Brothers, now due to Credit Suisse, then the role of insurance in that. Then I have highlighted about the contribution by the insurance sector in terms of GDP and the penetration. From that I highlighted the gap, the opportunities available in that. Then I have mentioned about the role of IT. If you know IT along with the insurance, that provide lot of opportunity to you in the form of IT, startup business I have mentioned. Apart from all, the insurance industry also facing the problems, the challenges. One is increase in the competition. Competition, earlier the competition between the public sector only, because it's more of service oriented. The profit motive is very, very less. But after that, the privatization of the industry, more private players came into that industry and they offered the competitive insurance products. So the competition between the public sector and private sector, that competition. Now after that, now the problem is so many foreign insurance companies also came and they are offering the services. They are competing within the insurance Indian public sector and the private sectors too. I think all these people knows how much the pain our insurance, that to the public sector insurance facing due to the private sector and that to the foreign insurance companies. So competition is there. Yes, we want the competition. Whenever we face the problem, whenever we face the challenges, whenever we face the competition, whenever we face the failures, all these and all, the opportunities for learning. That opportunities for the new things. You see, the COVID-19 sir mentioned. COVID-19 we suffered a lot, but COVID-19 helped us to innovate so many new things. New business process. Education, as I mentioned, we never thought of taking the classes through the mobile, through the online. But this The problem, the COVID, the forced us to take the class through online. Even now, the orientation classes, refresher classes, all the training, industry interfaces, industry meeting, emergency meeting and all, now many things that and all taking place through the online. Number one. Number two, the COVID forces us to use the digital money. Now everybody using the UPI payment, Paytm payment, all other things, even for taking a single tea, we are QR codes that scan it and make the payment. Carrying the physical money not at all required. With the help of our 79th organ, we can carry all the money and to make the payment. That too, so many simplified process and all available. This much of digitalization now. Insurance also. So this is another change. There are so many business process changes. Now that industry people are talking about moonlighting. How many of you heard about the moonlighting, sir? Moonlighting, that concept is different. Now, so many IT people are working in the home that we call it as work from home. Work from home, WFH. Now that also now facing the problem. Recently, the Wipro company, they suspended 300 employees. Why? Due to the violation of work from home rules. What they did? Work from home means they assign the work through online. The Wipro employees and other IT company employees, they are asked to do the job at home. Other time, after completing the job, these people, the IT company employees, they extend the service to other companies. Whether it is right or wrong, that is a different view. Sir, whatever the work you have given, I have completed. Still then I have the energy. I have extended my service to another company. In that way, the Wipro company employees, after completing the job, they collect the order from the other company and perform the work. That is not a problem. Now, some of the employees, they shared some of the confidential information from the Wipro company to the other company. There only the problem, the ethics now comes, ethical values comes. That process. So, simultaneously, if you are doing the work from home for many employers, then it is called moonlighting. A very hot topic now. Everybody, people talking about the moonlighting. So, that moonlighting that industry is facing, that comes because of this COVID-19. Many people. Now, IT industries, without using the physical face, without using the transportation, without using the cafeteria, that is canteen and all, they have done all the work through online. That COVID. So COVID is a problem, but it creates a new innovative way of doing the work, creative, innovative way of doing the fraud too. There are many things. So what I want to mention here is challenges is there in the insurance industry, but we have to identify the challenges. For the challenges, how to overcome the challenges, what kind of new product, new technology, new methodology, new strategy, new ideas, that you have to bring it. That is very, very important. See friends, you are people and all young people, you are having lot of creativity. Everybody is unique. So education, according to Vivekananda, manifestation of perfection that exists in each and every human being. உங்க ஒவ்வொருத்தரையும் ஒரு யூனிக் டேலண்ட் இருக்கு. You have to bring out the talent. If you would have bring out the talent, that give the success. Sir, the last few days, உங்களுடைய ஸ்டோரி ஒன்று சொல்கிறேன். அதாவது உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச ஸ்டோரி ஒன்று. இந்த மீடியா, சோசியல் மீடியாவில் everybody is talking about one person. Who is that person, sir? Huh? Yes, of course. நான் சொல்ல வேண்டாம் நினைச்சு நீங்கள் சொல்லிட்டீங்க. எவரிபடி ரெண்டு விஷயம் நான் சொல்ல வந்தது வேற, பட் நீங்கள் சொன்னதுனால சொல்கிறேன். எவரிபடி டாக்கிங் அபவுட் நயன்தாரா அண்ட் விக்னேஷ் சிவன் எப்படி 4 மாசத்துல எப்படி 2 குழந்தை பிறக்க முடியும்னு எல்லாரும் பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. ஓகே, நான் அதை சொல்ல வரல, நண்பர்கள் சொன்னதுனால அதை சொல்ல வரேன். பட் அதை டேலண்டாக நான் சொல்ல விரும்பலை. பட் நான் சொல்ல வந்த டேலண்ட் என்னன்னா, யூ see here, the talent is almost everybody is watching the TV One person from your remote villages like Udangudi, huh? GP Muthu, while watching our this Kamal Haasan program, we call it this Big Boss. See the GP Muthu, very, very ordinary person, illiterate person, but he is having some talent, am I right? The delivery, the presentation. அந்த ஒரு இன்ஹெரண்ட் குவாலிட்டியை அவரோட உள்ள இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த வட்டார வழக்க விட்டு கொடுக்காம அவர் பேசுற விதமும் அந்த டெலிவரியும், ஈவன் அந்த பேர்ட் வேர்ட்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணா கூட அந்த ஸ்லாங்ல அது வந்து இலே நாசமா போயிலே. See, the word is very, very important. Even Kamal Haasan also accepted that first day. யாரு ஆதாமா? You see the statement, you have some in the beginning conversation between Kamal Haasan and this GP Muthu. Kamal Haasan made some narration about Adam and Eval. When he was alone in that particular house, he needs some support, additional person. Then, அப்பெல்லாம் ஆதாம் ஏவாள் தனியா இருக்கலையா அப்படின்னு கமலா சொல்ல. ஆதாமா அது யார் அப்படின்னு கூட சொல்ல. That word itself is innocence. The way he represents his innocence, that attracted the people. See that Adama, that word, you see, all are using the social media now. Everybody now talking about GP Muthu and his conversation, his dialogues. Earlier, very few people only through his YouTube channel, I too, that now only my son is doing 9th standard. He only introduced me the GP Muthu few days back after he getting into this program. See, what I want to convey, please, here is even a illiterate person, but he is having the unique character. He presented the character well and succeeded, and he is creating the wealth, and he is having good attitude. He lost his brother. His brother children also, he is taking care of his brother children also. He is taking care of his family also. Good value system he is having. So why I want to highlight this matter is, see, you people having unique quality. Try to bring out your unique quality. Don't suppress it. உங்க ஒவ்வொருத்தட்டையும் ஒரு தனி திறமை இருக்குப்பா. அதை நீங்க வெளியில கொண்டு வரணும்னா அதான் எஜுகேஷன். அதுக்கு தான் the Padmanabhan and Dean sir and all, my good friend and all, organizing all these functions. You participate and bring out and exhibit your talents. So the first challenge faced by the insurance industry, that is competition. Competition created so many issues and problems. You, with the help of your innovative mind, try to identify some innovative solutions. And through the solution, you develop a business, a startup, that also you can create a new business. You can able to contribute more employment to your friends. So many technological developments. That is also challenge. Through the digitalization, we have to convert the challenges into opportunities. Now, IRDA, Insurance Regulatory Authority of India, they are going to introduce the DMAT account. Now, the DMAT account is applicable only to the share market. That is the digital form of holding the share certificate. Now, all your insurance policies are going to be converted into digital form. Now, CDSL and NSDL, to this that certificate depository participant companies and all available. Like that, insurance company also going to create the new deposit participant services. So there also employment as well as that new business opportunities also available. Then we, the people, with the due respect to all our senior people here, I want to mention here is we are using the outdated technology infrastructure. So some kind of efforts required to update and throw out all the outdated and bring out the new updated one. And the cost of operations now, due to the pandemic and the subsequent the mass that accident and other things, and in addition to that, fraud also happening lot. That too in the transport insurance and all. I know well about that. Some set of people, they are doing the business. What business? Cheating the insurance company. That uninsured insurance vehicle, they converted into insured vehicle. uninsurance people, they converted in insured people and claiming the false amount. Lot of stories are there. I don't want to mention all these people. Many people involved in cheating the insurance companies now by way of claiming the false insurance amount. That is the biggest challenges, due to that rising the insurance cost. Then customer engagement is the problem. Thus, CRM is the problem with regard to, mainly related to that public sectors. Again, with due respect to our senior people, on par with that foreign companies or with the private sectors, the public sector customer engagement is not up to that level. Based on the study I mentioned, it is not my personal. Even that, if you ask me about the personal, I am having insurance in that national insurance as well as star insurance too, the health insurance I am having, but the way in which I am getting the response from national insurance is far low than the star insurance. Star insurance is a foreign insurance company, right? So that is where so much attention is required for the customer engagement. And a lot of business intelligence, application of technology oriented business intelligence also required. Sir, in Pondicherry, near to my home, there is a small, this cucumber seller, வெள்ளரிக்காய் விற்கிற ஒரு அம்மா இருக்கிறாங்க, ஒரு lady, and she accept the payment of this Paytm and UPI payment. அது ஒன்றும் பெரிய விஷயம் இல்லை, ஆனால் பிஸ்னஸ் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் அந்த அம்மா எப்படி அப்ளை பண்ணுறாங்கிறது முக்கியம். So he accept all the payments through 10 rupees, 15 rupees, 30 rupees, 40 rupees, that based on the quantum of the sales, he accept the money. All these and all recorded in this payment. At the end of that month or at the particular time, she taken the statement to the particular bank. There we call the Pudumai Grama Bank, Gramiya Bank, small bank. They taken the statement, based on the statement they given the loan. A very simple part, that is, that statement contains how much transaction that lady used to do in a particular day, how much is the volume of transaction, which day the sales is more, which day the sales is less, and everything that she can able to assess. அவங்க பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணுறது கூட அதை வச்சுட்டு, இந்த டேட்டில் வெள்ளரிக்கை அதிகமாக விற்கிறது இல்லை, இந்த டேட்டில் விரத நாள் விற்கிறது இல்லை, அப்போது பர்ச்சேஸ் நம்ம கம்மி பண்ணிக்கலாம். She can able to identify with the help of this business intelligence. She can able to avail the loan from the bank with the help of this business intelligence. She can able to predict the future customers with the help of this business intelligence application. That much not effective in India. And mismanagement, awareness creation is not up to that level. All these people are, even after retirement, they are creating the awareness, but still more is required. Apart from that, the last challenge is, due to the introduction of technology, the cyber fraud is a very, the cyber and cyber crime and fraud, that and all is going to be a very challenging one. Even after the application of this digitalization, these are all the challenges. So cyber challenges, good regulation is required, appropriate steps is required to avoid this kind of online fraud. Every time we are getting so many phone calls to call our PIN numbers, mobile numbers, account number details, and the people used to mesmerize us and used to do all the frauds. There are so many things. This cyber fraud, we call it as cyber fraud. That appropriate steps that we have to take, and to offer the solution for that, a stringent regulation is required for this. For that, the people like you have to bring out all these efforts to bring new innovation in this. So these are all the challenges. Why I have mentioned these challenges? In that challenges, inside opportunities there, you the people try to identify that opportunities. In that area only the future changes, the future proof, the future opportunities and all available. So through the conference, you people try to understand all these things and gain more and more knowledge, develop yourself. And the three important rule we call it as learning, relearning, அன்லேர்னிங். இந்த 3 வாழ்க்கை பூரா மறந்துடாதீங்க. Learning continuously, you have to learn because we are living in the changing world. Global changes, changing world. Every day there are so many changes taken place. You have to accept the change. We have to adopt the change, and we have to do the work according to that requirements. So changes is taken place, and in order to face the changes, we have to learn continuously. Then the outdated things we have to remove this. So unlearn. திருவள்ளுவர் கூட அதான் சொல்கிறார், கற்க கசடு அற. கசடுன்னா அழுக்கு. அழுக்கெல்லாம் விட்டுரு, தேவையில்லாத விட்டுரு. எது தேவையோ அதை கற்றுக்கோ. கற்க கசடு அற. அப்போ நீ கற்றுக்கிறதுக்கு அப்புறம் அது தேவையில்லைன்னா விட்டுட்டு புதுசாக கற்றுக்கோ. ரீலேர்ன். ஸோ லேர்னிங், அன்லேர்னிங், ரீலேர்னிங், 3 are the important. The word I want to tell you, the terminology I want to tell you, apply this. For that only this conference is organized. பாரதியார் சொல்கிறதோடு நான் முடிச்சிடுறேன். பாரதியார் புதுவையில் இருக்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், அதோடு அசோசியேட் பண்ண விஷயத்த ஒன்று சொல்கிறேன். குள்ளசாமின்னு ஒருத்தர் இருந்தார். குள்ளசாமின்னா பாரதியாருக்கு அசிஸ்டண்ட், ஒரு சின்ன புதுச்சேரியில் அரவிந்தர் ஆசிரமத்தில் ஒரு காலத்தில். அதுக்கப்புறம் அவர் அங்கே இருந்து சர்வீஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தார். குள்ளசாமியார் ரொம்ப ஷார்ட்டாக இருப்பார். ஒரு டிஃபிகல்ட் சுச்சுவேஷன், நிறைய பேர் வந்து ஒரு ஈவெண்ட்டை வந்து மேனேஜ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு எல்லாரும் வந்து பேசிகிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. இவர் காஃபி சப்ளை பண்ணுறாரு, அவங்களுக்கு ப்ரொவிஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் சப்ளை பண்ணிவிட்டு அதை பார்த்துட்டே இருக்காரு. ஹீ வாண்ட்ஸ் டு டெல் சம்திங், பட் த பீப்புள் இவங்கெல்லாம் யாரும் அதை பெர்மிட் பண்ண வரல, அவரை விடலை. இவருக்கு என்ன தெரியும்னா அவர் யாரும் பெர்மிட் பண்ணலை. பட் ஹீ வாண்ட்ஸ் டு கிவ் சம் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் சொல்யூஷன். ஸோ அரவிந்தர் அதை பார்த்துட்டு, சுவாமி அரவிந்தர் என்ன சொல்கிறாரு, இங்கே வாப்பா, நீ எதுவும் சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிற, நீ என்ன சொல்லணும்னு நினைக்கிற அப்படின்னு கேட்குற. உடனே மற்றவங்களாம் அவங்ககிட்டே கேட்குறீங்க, அவனுக்கு என்ன தெரியும், ஒன்றும் கேட்க வேண்டாம் அப்படிங்கிற. உடனே குள்ளசாமி வேறு ஒன்றுமே பண்ணலை. அவங்க முன்னால் இருந்த டீ கப்பை எடுத்து அதை அப்படியே வெளியில் ஊற்றிட்டு வெறும் கப்பை தூக்கி முன்னாடி வச்சுட்டு போயிடுறாரு. எல்லாத்துக்கும் கோபமாயிருது. வாட் திஸ் ராஸ்கல் இஸ் டூயிங், இஸ் இன்சல்ட்டிங் ஆல் ஆஃப் அஸ் அப்படின்னு. அப்படி போகும்போது ஒரு மெசேஜை மட்டும் அரவிந்தரை பார்த்து சொல்லிட்டு போகிறார். என்ன மெசேஜ் தெரியுமா? நீங்கள் ஏதாவது ஒன்று உள்ளே வச்சுக்கிட்டே திங்க் பண்ணிங்கன்னா நியூ சொல்யூஷன் கிடைக்காது. கப்பில் இருக்கிற காப்பியை தூர ஊற்றுற மாதிரி உங்கள் உள்ளே இருக்கிற தேவையில்லாத விஷயங்கள் எல்லாம் யூ த்ரோ அவுட் all the unnecessary unwanted things. Try to learn and relearn, incorporate the new innovative required things, and think creatively, innovatively. That give the solution. I too wants to convey the solution. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your views on insurance industry and your opinions on various sectors. A token of love comes in a box because love cannot be contained. Now, I request Mr. B. Prasad, sir, to give memento to Dr. S. Sudalemuthu, sir.
Thank you, sir, for expressing our love. Gratitude can transform common days into thanksgiving, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. Now, I request J. Deepak, sir, Staff Advisor, Assistant Professor of Department of Commerce, Business Process and Service, and Retail Marketing, Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, to express our gratitude in form of words.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Small cheers and great welcome makes a merry fest. With this saying, first of all, I would like to thank the Almighty. It is my honor and privilege in proposing the vote of thanks in this gracious occasion. Young minds are like a sponge and they are looking for the right input to soak it in. We cannot think of a right person more suitable to this other than the chief guest of today's occasion, Dr. S. Sudalemuthu sir, Professor, Department of Banking and Technology, Pondicherry University. We would like to extend our wholehearted thanks to you, sir, for accepting the request and gracing the session. Thank you, sir. When it comes to molding the young mind, there is no one better than him. I would like to thank Mr. B. Prasad, Secretary, Coimbatore Insurance Institute, for providing a valuable insight on insurance sector. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank all the members from Insurance Institute for gracing the occasion. Thank you all. Try not to be a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value. I would like to thank our beloved Principal and Secretary, Dr. B.L. Shivakumar sir, who has always encouraged and motivated us in creating new ideas and achieving them. Thank you, sir. Great things happen when there is a gathering of great minds. I would like to thank Dr. J. Shanmuganda Vadivel sir, Dean of Student Affairs, Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, who always inspire and support us. Thank you, sir. If your actions inspire others to dream more, to learn more, and to do more, you are a leader. Next, I would like to thank one such leader, Dr. V. Padmanabhan sir, Associate Professor and Head, Department of BCom, BPS and RM, Sri Ramakrishna College of Arts and Science, who has been a pillar of support and encouraging us with the different and creative ideas in all the endeavors which we do. Thank you, sir. I would also like to extend our sincere thanks to the faculty members from various institutions, research scholars and participants from various institutions, directors, heads and faculty members of our own institution who have joined today's session and made this a grand success. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the faculty friends of my own department and also the student coordinators, technical team and fellow students who have worked without any tire for the past 2 days for making this event a grand success. Thanks everyone. Once again, I would like to thank one and all present here for making today's section a grand success. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for expressing our gratitude in form of words. Our one-day national level seminar on insurance in the face of global change, the future proof, is a learning for us. It is a proud moment to announce that 21 colleges have participated, more than 200 participants have registered, 56 papers are sent for the ISBN book publication, and 18 presentations will be presented in the technical session. Now, I request the dignitaries to occupy the front row to witness the precious moment.
Good. Well
Thank
done.
you.
You have done well. Good.
sir.
Good.
Thank you, sir. I request the participants to stay here. We, the Department of BCom, BPS and RM, have applied for the ICSSR sponsored seminar, and few days back we have received the fund from them. So it is the finest moment to announce our next and one-day national level seminar on India means business, reform, perform, transform, sponsored by Indian Council of Social Research Center, which is going to be conducted on Jan 5th, 2023. Now, I request the technical team to project the trailer video of our next seminar. We, the Department of BCom, BPS and RM have applied for the ICSSR sponsored seminar, and few days back we have received the fund amount from them. So it is the finest moment to announce our next and one-day national level seminar on India Means Business, Reform, Perform, Transform, sponsored by Indian Council of Social Research Center, which is going to be conducted on 5th January 2023. Now, I request the technical team to project the trailer video of our next seminar.
One minute to all of you. Getting fund from the institution like ICSR and all, very, very difficult. That too for the undergraduate department. So with all your good documentation, see the title of this conference accepted by ICSR, India Means Business, Perform, Reform and Transform. What kind of thinking you people are having? So very excellent that topic for your future conference. That too sponsored by the Council of Social Science, ICSSR. So I'm really very proud about my student Padmanabhan and all the colleagues and his colleagues, the department faculty members and all the students. Congratulations to all. I am looking forward to visit your institution once again to participate this conference. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your blessings, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your appreciation and wishes. Thank you, dignitaries, participants from various institutions for your presence in inaugural session. Now, I request the participants to have their lunch on the right side of the conference hall next to the library in the open space. Our volunteers will guide you to the open space area. And I would like to inform that our technical session will begin in the conference hall after the lunch break. Thank you all.